Hi everyone, get to know this instrument that they say is the musical instrument of the new millennium. 3 factors why they say so. 1. It is almost impossible to record it on a microphone. It resonates, although we perceive it as a sound. 2. It turns out it can be played by everyone, children 3 years old, adults without musical hearing, autistic people, and even people with Down syndrome. 3. The first prototype appeared in 2007 at the Spanish percussionist Fede Vega from a gas cylinder, but in the form as it was now made by several people at the same time, and therefore, no one can make a patent on it. Since we developed our first products, we made big progress with quality and comfort. As you can see, our first model is very successful, so we started our new project with brand new drum with new guide. Spolum drum is handmade of high-quality 3mm thick steel sheet. It plays with no additional electricity and works only with vibration you make when hitting the steel tongues, which then reproduce and amplify the bell sound around the spherical shape of the drum inside, which returns the beautiful sound back to the outside of your surroundings. It is a Zen-like instrument which anyone will find inspirational and is also a great addition to any meditative collection. If the instrument is correct, our ear perceives only 20%, the rest is pleasure. It is the vibration that we feel with the body. We give a link to the video where the sound is not very modified, so we need headphones. What's new? Drum, better price for better quality, better sound, resistant powder colors, longer sound and feeling of vibration, new technique of painting sandblasting, easier to play with the fingers, guide, e-learning, waterproof, upgraded fitting to drum, dual-core processor ESP32, more battery life, high-powered LiPo battery 1400 mAh, HQ guide case, more melodies and app. As you can see in the video, it is easy to play. To make a nice melody, you don't need any special knowledge or to understand the notes. You can play with your bare fingers, but it is much easier to play with our unique drumsticks. We gotta say that it is quite difficult to play with bare fingers for the beginners. That's why when you buy, we give you our drumsticks for beginners for free. The Spolum Guide is a device that will help you get started with the drum and teach you some familiar tunes or even some new ones. We have to admit, you can get started very easily even without the guide. However, we felt it would have helped many people, including myself, so we designed and created it. It's a 10 LED system where every tongue has its own light to indicate which pedal to hit sequentially to create a melody. If you don't manage to catch up with the guide, you can lower the tempo of the guide. At that moment, when you have played the melody for the 20th time, you will develop a visual memory of how it goes, and you will be familiar with many melody patterns. It's like a game through which you create a beautiful music. It's like a relaxation game which improves your and your child's motoric activity and develops an exquisite ear for music. Coating, bluing, painted. We tried many different coatings and finally, we got inspired by the coating of guns. We discovered that the bluing way is the best. It perfectly protects the instrument and doesn't distort the sound even after quenching. For bluing, we use high-quality exotic oils, which give the drum a beautiful color, shine, and aroma. In this way, the drum won't oxidize. Now, this coating is highly modified, and the drum is finely covered with resistant varnish. New Spolum drum painting. Now, we use high-quality painting. After increasing the height of the Spolum drum, the sound became longer, and this allowed us to paint the instrument with professional powder coating. We are proud of our instrument. Therefore, we participate in many exhibitions. We also hope that this instrument will improve the environment of your home, your environment, and eventually the whole world. Our belief is based on the knowledge of many religions, bells in churches, Tibetan bowls, shaman drums, etc. And if you put the Spolum drum on someone else's back and you start slowly drumming with one hand, he will start to feel very sensational and pleasant vibrations going through his whole body. We did a lot of experiments and all the people talked about pleasant and useful waves of vibration, relaxes the body, stretches the muscles, removes pain in the joints, greatly increases blood circulation, and some people fell into a trance, and much more than that cannot always be described in words. In a nutshell, sound is like a mechanical wave or vibration. It has been proven that vibrations can be destructive or formative. It is interesting that in Europe, the chime of bells treated epidemics from the 14th century. Many people say that if we put our new drum on water, the vibrations improve the water and make it a cure, but we don't have the opportunity to test it. We also tried different ways, but we don't have the opportunity to study it. If you take a look into this subject, you can learn to heal your own body with sound. We truly recommend it. Why do we sell our drum for such a low price? Manufacture of the drum will take place in an already well-equipped factory. There's also already a well-coordinated team of professionals in metalworking. An exact number of work hours spent on each instrument was estimated. You may have heard about the worldwide known Petrov brand piano, which is produced in the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic is currently one of the largest producers of acoustic pianos in Europe, with 150 years of craftsman tradition in this area. There is an enormous amount of joyful people who work in the musical industry and are always looking for new ideas in this industry. So, this country is not only known for its beautiful architecture, fantastic beer, but also for its great musical instruments. It is an ideal place for the birth of your musical instrument. There are 1,300 drums available in stock, and we will send your order immediately. That's why we offer a fair price with no extra reselling costs and with top-notch quality. We are not aiming only for musical instrument lovers or musicians. We're looking for people who care about others and who cherish their life and are happy to share their joy with others. With our instrument, you will be able to share happiness and good mood with everyone, starting with your own family all the way to strangers. We hope that you share our vision and will help us by sharing this project with your friends and other open-minded people. We promise that we won't disappoint you and that we will return your support in the form of high-quality and handmade product produced with love. It is an honorable sound based on our genes. Nationality or religion doesn't matter. The bell sound or drumming has always been everywhere.